everybody, welcome to Gossip Finance. I just want to do a couple quick things today. I wanted to talk first of all just about Trump's stock, which right now is really in the toilet. It is circling the drain. Essentially, Trump had a Truth Social, right? His media company, right? Truth Social gets maybe 5 million views, or actual active users probably a month, as opposed to others which get tens to hundreds, hundreds, almost 100 million, right? So the company doesn't really have anything going for it. It had negative revenue last year, lost money. The only it lost money net, but the only revenue was about 4 million. And you got to figure just what it's paying some of its, guys running it, like Devin, I think Nunes is running it. He gets paid $750,000 a year, so that's almost a fifth of the actual revenue which paid Devin Nunes. So it's basically just a way to fleece his supporters and his investors. Well, when the thing opened, it opened at whatever it was, $50-something a share, instantly making Trump a billionaire, on top of whatever he had already, which we don't really know much about. So that was all well and good, but he's lost now most of that, a lot, not most of it, but a good at least $1 billion plus, probably closer to $2 at this point. I'm going to show you this real quick. So the stock itself, and this is the chart for it. So it started out the week at over 59, and now it's worth $40.59. So that's a 32, almost 33% drop in 5 days. So this thing is just getting crushed. So I wanted to show you this clip because they were talking about this on Yahoo Finance on a show called Squawk Box, which I'm not always a fan of. They do a lot of stupid stuff, but they had this guy Barry Diller on to talk about artificial intelligence regulation, and then they asked him about Truth Social, and he gave probably the most stellar answer you could possibly give. It's just a solid financial analysis for a very simple question.
I got a question, not a political question about former President Trump, but actually a business question about Truth Social. You've seen the stock on the move in this, I'll call it remarkable, maybe even crazy way.
Just say 2 words, GameStop.
GameStop. That's what you think is going on here.
It's ridiculous.
The
company has no revenue.
But do you think it could ever be a bigger business? Do you think if he wins the presidency, it becomes...
Why?
I'm asking...
Why would it be bigger? Look, he's only interesting now because he's out there entertaining the folks. I hope if he does get elected, he just plays golf for 4 years. But
so do you think that all of the investors in this are getting scammed? Do you think they think this is a transference of wealth from one side to the other, and that's the goal? What do you think is happening?
I think they're dopes. I mean, who would buy a company that literally has, I think, what does it have, $30 of revenue? Why would you how could you put a value on it? They're buying it for other reasons, just like they bought theaters when there was no theater business, or they bought GameStop or whatever. It's stupid. It's stupid stuff.
It was 1,000 times revenue, I think.
What?
I think it was wasn't it 4 million? It was
$4 million in revenue. That's $4 million in revenue. It's ridiculous. I'm not saying it's not real.
4 million.
Why are you even talking about this? It's a scam, just like everything he's ever been involved in is some sort of con.
Let me pivot.
Amazing survival of a con man is just beyond comprehension, but there it is.
And he's absolutely right. It just amazes me. Yep, it's what's the phrase I'm looking for? What kind of stock is it? It's
And then they did dumps. They call them dumps, big massive dumps.
If you paid more than $15 on tax preparation,
what the hell was that? Oh man. So anyway, Trump stock, big massive dump. I called it. I did short it, by the way, everybody, and I'm up quite a bit, but. Once again, shorting things is dangerous, so I'm not recommending anybody do it. I'm just saying. I did it. I thought it might be fun to do, and I'm in the money by a lot right now. So bummer for Trump. It looks like that thing's going to keep tanking. The smartest thing he could do is try and get them to let him access the money sooner, because he's got to wait 6 months as an owner. But if the shareholders let him access it sooner, then yeah, it's definitely going to tank. So I'm kind of hoping they do. I'm hoping they don't too, because I don't want them to have access to that money. But still, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.